Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers next 2 weeks. Abby's hero, Sharon's tight spot, Nate's revelation, and Lily blindsided. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers for the next 2 weeks. October 7 to October 18, reveal that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will be unsettled over Kyle Abbott's Michael Mueller, Glee following Audra Charles, Zulika Silver. Since Claire saw firsthand how much Jordan, Colleen Zank, celebrated the destruction of her enemies, she won't approve of Kyle reveling in Audra's misery during the week of October 7 to 11. There'll also be another round of hostility between Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, mostly because Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, will stir the pot. Over with Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, he'll quiz Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, about their romance and what the future holds. Victoria and Cole haven't labeled anything yet, so Cole may feel like her fear is holding her back from taking steps forward together. Back with Victor, he'll find a way to play the hero for Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway. It looks like Abby and Devin Hamilton Winters, Brighton James, wedding plans will hit a snag, but Victor may save their ceremony with his rescue efforts. Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will also play hardball with someone during a negotiation. Since Nikki never liked the idea of Victor deceiving Lily Winters, Crystal Cowell, about Chancellor's top spot, she may push him to be honest, or else she'll tell Lily herself. Victor will end up throwing Lily for a loop later when he changes the terms of their agreement. Will Lily realize she's not locked in for that CEO seat like she thought? Back with Claire, she'll get schooled on some Geno City history. Jack might give Claire updates on his feud with Victor and just how far it goes back. Across town, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will text Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziade, from Heather Stevens' Vale Bloom phone, so he'll take Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, to the GCAC so they can retrieve it from whoever found it. Things won't go according to plan since no one will show up. Instead, Daniel will fill Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, in on the latest news and leave Chance curious how someone's texting Daniel from a password-protected phone. From there, Chance will have a clue he can follow up on. We'll see Chance uncover some surprising developments once he tries to trace that phone's location. Chance may discover that someone blocked tracking services, and no, Heather probably wouldn't have done that herself. As for Sharon, she'll secretly stash Heather's phone and the blood-soaked towel in Daniel's cabinet. Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby, will coach Sharon in the aftermath since he'll want her to point the cops in the direction of that evidence to get Daniel locked up. Other Y&R spoilers say Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will send Sharon and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, to their corners when he finds them clashing. Although Nick should stick up for Sharon against any accusations, he may also urge Sharon to back off and let Phyllis mourn. At some point, Sharon will have another sizzling Nick fantasy and will no doubt get more guidance from Cameron on how to make that a reality. However, trouble will come knocking at Sharon's door thanks to Chance's digging. It won't be long until Chance seeks Sharon out and puts her through an interrogation. While Sharon struggles to stay calm and figure out what Chance has uncovered, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, will spill a shocker following a trip to see Emmy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford. I&R buzz hints that Nate's half-brother could be joining the show, so he may tell Audra or perhaps Devin about the relative he never knew existed. That half-brother could be popping up in Geno City soon, especially since we know Amy will hit GC before the month's over. There's a good chance Amy secretly had a child with Nate's father, Nathan Hastings Sr., Nathan Purdy, so Nate will have a lot to wrap his head around. During the week of October 14 to 18, Audra will likely make some vengeful moves against Kyle. It's clear that Audra isn't a quitter, so she may retaliate and leave Kyle furious soon enough. Jack will also try to make peace with Diane before his marriage conflict gets out of hand. Can Diane and Jack remember their love before their relationship deteriorates even further? Finally, we'll see how things turn out for Sharon following Chance's grilling session. Will Chance find proof that Sharon was involved in Heather's demise or get thrown off the trail? The Young and the Restless spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring some highs and lows. so we'll pass along more predictions on the investigation and all the other GC drama. The next 2 weeks on The Young and the Restless are set to deliver a roller coaster of emotions, explosive revelations, and dangerous decisions that will leave Geno City reeling. With so many storylines intertwining, some characters will be pushed to their limits, while others will rise to the occasion in unexpected ways. Let's dive into what's coming for some of your favorite characters. Abby's heroic moment. Abby Newman Abbott, Melissa Ordway, has always been a determined and headstrong woman, willing to fight for her family and loved ones. But in the next 2 weeks, she'll find herself caught in a tense situation that tests her bravery like never before. A dangerous predicament unfolds at Society, where a mysterious intruder wreaks havoc. Tensions escalate, and it seems as if the situation might turn tragic, until Abby steps up. In a heart-pounding moment of courage, Abby will act as the hero, saving more than just the people she cares about but potentially the entire establishment. Her quick thinking and bravery in the face of danger will not only surprise others but will have the residents of Geno City looking at Abby in a whole new light. However, this heroic act doesn't come without its costs. Abby might be left with a few scars, both physical and emotional, and the trauma of the event could stick with her for longer than she's willing to admit. Divin, Brighton James, will be one of the first to check on Abby, concerned about how the incident might affect her and their son. This harrowing experience might bring Devin and Abby closer together, rekindling their deep bond. With Devin providing support, Abby might start to question whether her relationship with Chance, Connor Floyd, is really where her heart lies. Sharon's tight spot. Sharon Rosal's Sharon case is no stranger to high-stakes drama, but in the coming weeks, she'll find herself in an incredibly precarious position. The storyline revolving around her mental health and the looming presence of Cameron Kirsten's Lyndon Ashby legacy will reach a boiling point. Sharon, still dealing with the trauma Cameron left behind, will be pushed further when new evidence surrounding his crimes comes to light. Her past with Cameron has been a dark cloud, and just when Sharon thinks she's free of it, new twists emerge, dragging her back into a nightmare she can't escape. Nick, Joshua Morrow, and Ray, Jordi Villasuso will be there for Sharon, but even they might struggle to keep her grounded when more sinister developments threaten her sanity. She'll have to confront ghosts from the past, both literally and figuratively, while balancing her responsibilities at Crimson Lights and to her family. It won't be easy, and Sharon may begin to crack under the pressure. Will Sharon be able to pull herself together in time to prevent another tragedy from happening, or will the weight of the past finally break her? Nate's revelation. Meanwhile, Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, is set for a major revelation that will rock both his personal and professional worlds. Over the past months, Nate's been walking a dangerous tightrope, balancing his career ambitions with his increasingly complicated relationship with Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel. But as cracks start to show in their partnership, Nate's confidence might take a hit. In the next 2 weeks, Nate will be forced to confront a shocking truth about Victoria, one that shakes his trust and leaves him reeling. Whether this revelation is tied to her ruthless business decisions or something more personal, it's going to leave Nate questioning his own future. He'll begin to see Victoria in a new light, one that's far less flattering than he previously imagined. As Nate tries to process this bombshell, he'll have to decide whether he's willing to stick by Victoria's side or if it's time to forge his own path, one that might lead him back into the arms of Elena, Brittany Sarpy. Nate's disillusionment with Victoria will also affect his standing at Newman Enterprises, with Adam, Mark Grossman, always lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Nate's wavering loyalty could make him vulnerable to outside manipulation. Expect some tense power plays at Newman that could turn Nate from an asset into a liability. Lily gets blindsided. Lily Winters, Crystal Kahlo, has had her hands full juggling her personal life and professional responsibilities at Chancellor Winters. She's been a pillar of strength in recent months, standing firm as conflicts arose both at work and in her personal relationships. But the next 2 weeks are going to throw her a curveball she never saw coming, one that leaves her feeling blindsided. A major business crisis will erupt at Chancellor Winters, threatening to undo all the progress Lily and Devin have worked so hard for. As tensions rise, Lily will discover that one of her most trusted allies has been working against her, setting her up for a huge fall. This betrayal will send shockwaves through Chancellor Winters and leave Lily scrambling to pick up the pieces. On a personal level, this crisis could also impact Lily's relationship with Daniel Romolotti, Michael Graziadei. They've been getting closer, but this unexpected betrayal might pull them apart. Daniel has been dealing with his own issues, and with Lily distracted by the chaos at work, their bond might start to fray. Whether they can overcome this challenge together or if it will drive a wedge between them remains to be seen. Victoria's next move. While Nate's world is unraveling, Victoria is already 2 steps ahead, planning her next major move. She's determined to solidify her position as the top dog at Newman Enterprises, and no one, especially Nate, is going to get in her way. In the coming weeks, Victoria will make a bold and risky decision that could have far-reaching consequences for the company and her personal relationships. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, may not agree with Victoria's tactics, and their father-daughter dynamic will once again come under strain. As Victoria pushes the envelope, she risks alienating those closest to her, including her own family. But in typical Victoria fashion, she won't back down, even if it means going to war with the people she loves most. Final thoughts. The next 2 weeks in Genoa City are bound to be explosive, with heroes rising, secrets unraveling, and relationships falling apart. As Abby steps into her role as a protector, Sharon faces her darkest fears, Nate confronts a life-changing revelation, and Lily is blindsided by betrayal. The young and the restless promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Will these characters come out stronger on the other side, or will the chaos swallow them whole? One thing's for sure, the drama is only just beginning.